DSP. So I think Eunice is quite familiar with it. And if you guys are like not sure how to find out the targeting through the macro, you can actually reach out to her or like me. Yeah, so it's back to the screen right now. If you look at the first row number 4, I've actually made an edit to the old PCID. So right now, instead of the whole chunk that we see before, it would just be a simple created A or B, and then like we'll add in the DISP macro at the back.
That will cut down the length of the landing page, but it's actually still going to be like 45 different landing because of the dimensions that can't change.
Correct. Because of the creatives, and that we don't take that out. Yeah. Okay. So it cuts short by a sizable amount because of the number of targeting that they have, but because they are running 23 creative sizes, it's just
it'll still be 23 creative.
Yeah, for type of creative.
Yeah, that will still make it'll still be a lot easier for us to set that up. Yeah.
So from this DSP macro, you would be able to find out what is the targeting that you're using. So for example, okay, so Yes. So this will minimize the number of work that you guys have to do as well. Because right now when you're doing the hard coding, it gets very tedious because like you have to be very careful, right? But because you don't need the hard code anymore, it will just be like creative size and A or B. You can find the PID in the click tracker sheet, the T sheet, which
we will be able to send it once we set it up on DCM. We'll let you know which one will be the PID. PID stands for placement ID. So it's just identifying like for each of these placements that you've created, once we set it up on DCM, it'll be assigned a unique placement ID. So on the recording side, so when the macro expands out, it can be tied back to that particular placement.
So if back to the placement builder, it would be great if you guys can just follow the format that I was mentioning, which is targeting and creative size, and make the changes from there. So like for example, row 39 in the GA360 tab, instead of like a huge chunk, it would just be like CAA values. Is there a shorter name for the targeting?
So with row 39, I'll just highlight a different color.
Yeah. So these are just an example, and you can like modify to it. Yes. So back to the PID, if you're not familiar, I believe you can. Eunice, you're familiar with it, right?
Yeah, I can actually tell them.
Awesome. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. And the same thing would also apply for off-network as well. So I guess one thing that can be done is first the sizes that we can't use for 3-pass, they can be removed first, and then from there we can. And then if you need to add anything else in, based on the new creatives that we're also getting, then we can add those in as placements as well, and then have the corresponding landing pages for them as well. If that sounds good with you guys, you can take some time to work on it. Once it's been updated, we can get started with the DCM setup. It would be great if we can get this done by today so that we can get started with the DCM setup tomorrow. Due to the scale of this, like it might take us, at least about 2 to 3 days to get it set up completely. Which means that if we can start tomorrow, we should be able to give you all the tags maybe by Thursday, at earliest possibly, just because it's quite a big campaign. In time for the Friday launch. How does that sound?
I think just to add, like, because they will still need to do the third party survey.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I think we still need to. I'll still need to brief you guys on how to set up the third party itself tricks. So, I don't know, Rosh. I mean, I don't know, best case scenario. Hopefully, what we can. I know because of this timeline, we're looking at it's a bit rushed for such a big scale campaign. Yeah, I mean, ideally, if we can get the text to them by Wednesday, I don't know whether it's okay. So that at least Thursday, at least like at the late Wednesday or late Wednesday or early Thursday, we can at least get the guys through the third party itself text. Alternatively, I'm not sure if this is an option for you guys, but if you guys, or maybe like if you guys have like, let's say let us know the priority list, like if is there certain targeting that you guys need to go live with on Friday, or everything must go live on Friday? I think that kind of, if we can prioritize, it would be great. But if we can't, I think I can we'll work with like the Essence ad ops team here, and we'll see how we can get this out for you as soon as possible. Yeah. So do you guys, is there an option that certain targeting can go live first, while the other we can hold on the second priority, or all of them needs to go live together?
I think they can.
It could be targeting. It could even be maybe like a couple of dimensions. So we have 23 different dimensions. So we can prioritize which ones live first, and which we could potentially go live on Monday maybe, or Tuesday, just to stagger it out so we have enough time to get through the process properly.
Okay, the thing is, like, we actually do the DCM tracking as well for the tentpole by ourselves. So like, we're a little bit confused right now. Like, you guys are doing it for us right now for both on-net and off-net, right?
Yes, we would ideally like to have it set up for both on and off network.
So like, we have to use your DCM instead of ours, right? Or like, what?
Yeah, so the thing is, if that's why I was asking about like the account side of things. If you've already created a campaign and there's already something in the campaign running, we can take a look at what's in there and then also see if we can work from there. If we start from scratch with say like a different advertiser, different campaign, then again it'll be starting from scratch, so it might take a bit more time. Yeah.
I think they need some time to prioritize, maybe. Right, Kwanyo? Yeah, so like, we're gonna update you guys if you can prioritize some things or not. Just to jump in.
Hi, hello, Roshni.
Hey.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can now.
Actually, we already set up the to review in DCM, and if you guys too tight for timeline, we can use our offline DCM code.
Mm-hmm.
Just to you guys help us to provide 3-pass tag. That's enough for this time, because we have to launch our campaign on Friday. So just what we need is just the 3-pass tag. Is it okay?
That sounds like a doable thing, and then we'll have the second launch in November as well, right?
Yeah.
We can maybe try doing on and off network for the second launch then. One on 3-pass only then, which should be
Yeah.
probably more likely that we can work with the Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if you're taking out those extra sizes and everything becomes a little less, it should be a bit easier for us. Yeah. I also just wanted to check, are the creatives already in from the agency?
Yeah.
Do we have the files?